Welcome back to another trade recap. Today I'm going to go over how I made 1,060 bucks day trading Nasdaq. I took shorts today. As you can see, this is the trade I took. This is the P&L, 1,066. Could have been a way bigger day. I'll explain how. This is actually not the trade I took. The trade I took was something like this. That's the trade I should have taken. Something like that. I can't remember exactly. I think right here. Either way, I'm going to show you how I got to this trade. I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing. And I'm going to show you how to keep being profitable going forward. So first thing I do when I come into the day is I always go on a 4-hour. Now everything is missing. All right. First thing I do on the 4-hour, what do I check? Okay, I see we're bouncing off this 4-hour gap. We also had a CISD, I believe, to the upside. Yeah. So the 4-hour was actually bullish for me. The 1-hour was also bullish for me because we were still rejecting off this gap. We had a CISD to the upside. We were trending upwards. We're kind of in this flagpole pattern range. So we're not really doing anything. So next thing I do is where are my draws on liquidity? That's the third thing I check for daily buys. It's going to get kind of messy, but we were right here when market opens, somewhere around here. We had just taken out, trying to make this clear, we had just taken out London highs on this candle at 7 o'clock. And the next draw on liquidity was all the way up here. So yes, I did think we were bullish because of the 4-hour and the 1-hour. We were respecting a 1-hour gap here. We were bouncing off of it. We were respecting a 1-hour gap here, which I believe is also a 4-hour, which is probably also a daily. Not a daily yet. It is a 4-hour though. So I was overall bullish. However, seeing that we did sweep this London high, I wanted to see us come down and take these intermediate equal session lows because we had Asia and London. When London comes down this close to Asia and doesn't take it out, that's when you know it's generating more liquidity to get taken out later, probably when market opens. And I've seen it play out so many times, which is why I knew it was going to open and shoot down before I went up. That's why my overall bias was bearish, but I knew I had to target lower because that's where the liquidity was. So even though we're bearish, market moves to hunt liquidity and then proceeds. I mean, we're usually overall always bullish on the market unless we're like in a recession, but now I'm talking for fun. Either way, let me take this out. What do we do when market opened? We still had not taken out those London highs on ES. So when market opened, we took out the highs on ES, and we also made an S&T because ES took out these highs, which were not taken out on Nasdaq. We also retraced. We rejected off the 0.786. Not really, kind of, whatever. It was a nice retrace anyway. We rejected off of this 15-minute gap. That wasn't even one of my confluences, but it was nice to see a healthy retrace. 15-minute gap got tapped into. After that, I saw ES starting to shoot down. So I just knew after we got the manipulation, after we had the SMT, after we had the rejection, I wanted to see an inversion. What did I see? The trade that I should have taken. I saw a lot of people, so a lot of people took this initial first inverse. The reason why I don't like taking the first inversion after manipulation is because, well, I would have taken if there was a CISD, but one inverse fair value gap is not enough to tell us that we're going to go down. So I always look for a CISD as well. So I didn't take this. We were coming back up, and for some reason, I thought we were going to just take these highs again. So I went on my phone, and of course, we decided to shoot down. And I looked at the screen when this candle was about to close, and I wasn't ready to enter. And then I opened the 5-minute, and I saw we had a 5-minute gap under us. So I could have easily taken that trade and had my break even at this 5-minute gap, but I did not. And that's what happens when you fall asleep. You get punished. That's why you need to be attentive when you're looking at the charts and not be looking at your phone. So what did I do? I saw it starting to move down. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to wait for the 5-minute inverse. 5-minute closed. We did not get the inverse. So I'm like, okay, I know this is going to shoot down. We barely missed inversing it. So I'm just going to wait for, either a retrace back into here, or I'm like, I'm going to wait to see what this candle does right here. So when I saw that this candle was moving down, I just want to see if it's going to be a retrace or go down. So as soon as I saw this candle start to move down, I entered. I guess it was, yeah, as soon as this candle closed, I waited for a little bit of a retrace, and I entered somewhere around here. Shot straight to TP. We edged London and Asia lows because we took them out on ES. So we made an S&T, and we proceeded higher just as I expected. And then we shot down again, filled in more of that gap, hitting the levels perfectly as I marked out, and now we're probably going to proceed and go higher. Hit the levels again. Yeah, overall bullish outlook on the week, but for now, we are targeting what we can. But yeah, not bad of a win. Should have been 3K if I caught that, but it's okay. 1K. Cannot complain. Pay out soon.